right, yeah, we're about to get it started again, y'all. Once again, just thank you so much, everybody, for taking your afternoon and enjoying this show with us.
Thank you, Dean.
Hey!
You.
Thanks, Andy.
That's what we call pandering in the business.
Yeah. Thanks, Andy. So y'all don't forget to pass by these tables on your way out. There's lots of merch that the band's brought, and they each have email sign-up lists. There's also Echoes in the Valley email sign-up list, which is super important to keeping this going. So if you came with someone that bought tickets and I don't have your email, make sure to sign up on the clipboard. Please do that. And I also have business cards in my pocket that I had made.
Pictures on them.
Which reminds me that 100% of the money goes to the band. So I sometimes promote these things so hard that
you shouldn't call them business cards. Now they're charity cards.
yeah. So why am I calling it that? That's wrong. But yeah, I try really hard to promote these so that you guys all come, and I just appreciate it so much. And the email list makes it a lot easier. So please don't forget about that, and grab a business card from me if you don't want to do the email list. All right, well, we got this band up here. They're on tour. They're firing on all cylinders. They're just, sound check sounded so good. It is so great to just have Jimbo Scott here joining us. Let's give him a round of applause. Welcome him to the stage.
Sit beneath the redwood tree. We'll sing songs of who we used to be and make up our own words of who we are now. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. Songs of cities in the way back when. Yellow paper stories Grandpa read, and we'll dream our own scenes in rust and gold. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. That go both high and low. Stomp your feet and give the folks a show. It's the beat in our hearts, the light in our eyes. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. lyrics, these songs are who we are. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. These songs aren't just lyrics, these songs are who we are. Come and sit beneath the redwood tree. Come and sit beneath the redwood tree. Thank you so very much. Thank you, guys. Yeah, my name is Jimbo Scott. It's a real pleasure to be here. I think I met Dan probably like 10 years ago. I think it was like an open mic at Doc's Lab or something. Sitting. No, I never went to the Lucky Devil. Or the Red Devil. No, that tells you how much I didn't go there. That I didn't. You know, I somehow managed to miss that era of Casey Turner open mics. But I want to thank all of you for not going to see Chuck Prophet today and coming to see us. We normally play as Jimbo Scott in Yesterday's Biscuits, but I think it might be Jimbo Scott the Degenerates today.
I'm certainly feeling like one, Jimbo. Let me tell you.
We were up late, up in the foothills last night, playing for an audience that knows us way too well.
Yeah. It's basically like our home field up there in Murphy's, California, Bryce Station Vineyards. If you guys haven't been, they have an amazing summer concert series. Like one of the most beautiful venues you could ever set foot in.
It's a fun one for me because it feels like a hometown crowd, but I've never lived there. There's a lot of people who think that I live there, and I want them to keep thinking that because they're under the impression that I'm touring so relentlessly that no one ever sees me in town. It's almost true, but I live here in the Bay Area. I'm a lifelong resident. I grew up in Oakland, and I'm never leaving because I love it.
I'm assuming most people here live in the city, right? Right? I live where your water comes from.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I use
Hetchy.
We're gonna get into where water comes from later on in the set. That's an integral part of what we do.
That's exciting.
Yeah. But you've gotten to know Andy Merrill way too well. That's true. But over here, I want to introduce you all to Owen Ragland on the fiddle, my good friend. So we're gonna play a song here, but the only way we can really play this song, we need your help first, is that if you want this to happen, you got to say to Owen is, shred, Owen, shred.
Shred, Owen, shred.
And keep your heart open, my friends, 'cause a closed heart will likely get hard. The harder the heart, the more likely I am to break it. Wake up, I'm face down on your couch with a bottle in my hand. It's 9 o'clock and the sun's getting high and the hangover's just setting in. You just walked in the room and you're shaking your head. It's an all too familiar scene. And before you can speak, I start grasping for words to convince you to just let me be. So keep your heart open, my friends, 'cause a closed heart will likely get hard. The harder the heart, the more likely I am to break it. When I'm out there messing around, I will likely screw up or start running my mouth. Grateful for all of the times that you have been gracious. And I'm sorry for all of the ways that I test your patience. Just the evening before I was up on a drunk, no concern for the day yet to come. I don't know what I said, but I told you saw red and the bartender said we were done. Well, I try to make Jokes sort of claim I misspoke, but it still seems too close to the skin. And the tears on our faces is another reminder. I don't know where to begin. So keep your heart open, my friends, 'cause a closed heart will likely get hard. The harder the heart, the more likely I am to break it. When I'm out there messing around, I will likely screw up or start running my mouth. Grateful for all of the times that you have been gracious. And I'm sorry for all of the ways that I test your patience. Well, I won't waste your time with excuses, but I'm still coming out of my fog. Swear I will fix everything that I broke, but first I need hair of the dog. Start running my mouth. Grateful for all of the times that you have been gracious. And I'm sorry for all of the ways that I test your patience. Oh, I'm grateful for all of the times that you have been gracious. And I'm sorry for all of the ways that I test your patience. Shred on shred!
I'm so proud of my son. No, for real. This dude can play over here. Like I've been playing with Owen. You know, we're both from Sonora, California. Been circling, you know, in different bands together for a long time, and like to see the arc that this guy has taken. If you think I'm good, this guy.
I met him when he was actually a
Seen
boy.
how bad I used to be.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you want to talk about the, no, that is, you know, like it's like I said earlier, practice makes better, right? And it's like, you know, to witness like such incredible passion like come to actual fruition. It's been a joy to watch, and I truly do mean that. I know I've been talking shit a long time, but great job, bro. Yeah.
You?
Yeah. I never.
Right about the end of 2020, maybe, or maybe it was 2021. I don't know. Somewhere in that window, I woke up one morning and I realized I was sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. Anyone relate with that?
Yeah.
Maybe their current state or previous states of the last few years. There's a little bit too much that tugs at us these days. I'm not here with an answer. You know, music is a temporary salve, and that's why we do it as much as we can. But the truth is, knowing that other people are surviving through times where they're sick and tired and feeling sick and tired is makes it a little bit better. Here's a song about that. It's called Barely Holding. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. My eyes just took me away. All this anger, ugly thoughts. Seems like no one gets to have a good day. Trying like I do, just can't seem to get to you. So I'm sending out a message and I hope that it gets through. That I'm barely holding. Oh, I'm barely holding on. Yeah, I'm barely holding. I'm barely holding on. Well, I heard it when my sister cried. Her love exploded in pain. She said there are no words to keep me satisfied. There ain't no good in feeling this way. Trying like I may just make it go away. So I'm sending out a message and I hope you hear me say that I'm barely holding. Oh, I'm barely holding on. Yeah, I'm barely holding. Oh, I'm barely holding on. If you feel like the walls are closing in, wolves are snapping at your heels, don't you worry about where you should begin. I just hope you raise your voice. Tell us how you feel, 'cause I'm barely holding. Oh, I'm barely holding on. Yeah, I'm barely holding. Yeah, I'm barely holding on. Said I'm barely holding. Oh, I'm barely holding on. Yeah, I'm barely holding. Oh, I'm barely holding on.
You cheated.
I cheated.
Normally, I'm the one that has to cheat.
Sometimes you gotta cheat, dude.
Jimbo loves to hold that last note out as long as he possibly can,
Sometimes.
just to assert his dominance over
It's
me.
this is day 3 in a row of singing, and you're getting there's the needle on the voice moves like from pure Jimbo to Tom Waits Jimbo, and you're somewhere in between right now. We haven't gone full Tom Waits. I played this show up in Ashland, Oregon, about 10 years ago, and I think by that time I was on like day 16 of shows in a row, and like each show is a 6-hour to 8-hour drive between because I was an idiot 10 years ago. And somebody came up to me at the show, he's like, man,
He's better now.
you're like a soulful Tom Waits. And I was like, that's the coolest compliment I don't ever want again. One of the things, well, first of all, can we give a big hand for Jessica Malone and her set? One of the things I love about Jessica's music is that she's very free with her associations of California and everything we have here, because
I don't think it'll happen.
we all know this is the best state, right? Like, there wouldn't be so many people here were it not the best state. I've lived here most of my life. I've watched a lot of people come. Technically, I am a transplant. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, but I moved to Oakland when I was 3, so that's the last discussion of me being from Tennessee. Tennessee has made decisions that made me not want to be associated with Tennessee anymore, and I like California.
You'll always be a California boy in my heart, Jimbo.
But yeah, a number of years ago, I was listening to that Counting Crows song, "A Long December," and there's this line in it that says, "If you think you might come to California, I wish you would." And I got to thinking about it. I was like, man, I've probably already written like 5 songs about California, and there's probably like 10,000 songs been written in the last 10 years about California. That's an underestimation, I'm sure. But why not have another one? I should write one more. So this is another contribution to the canon of Coming to California songs for all of you fans of alliteration. This is called Coming Home. There's a tree up in the mountains with a trunk like a house. You told me once you wished it were your home. Begged that we could stay and settle neath its boughs. Turn our backs on the concrete and chrome. I was too impatient and ignorant to know that I would swing the axe and we would fall. And after 1,000 songs about coming home to California, I sure wish you'd give me a call. And I remember the day you left me standing in the surf, the current quickly sweeping up the floor. Another careless phrase that found a home beneath your skin said that you could be with me no more. Now I get no comfort laying in the sun, and every gust of wind comes like a punch. And after 1,000 songs about coming home to California, I'm worried that you ain't missing me much. Dry for 4 of the last 5 years, and everyone's convinced it's getting worse. Postcards still brag about the golden hills, and every time you blink another burns. So here I sit alone, making up a list of all the things without you I now lack. And after 1,000 songs about coming home to California, maybe here's the one that brings you back. After 1,000 songs about coming home to California, maybe here's the one that brings you back. Oh boy. We're all okay.
That's not even the saddest song you have.
No, it's not the saddest song I have. It was part of a whole experiment I was doing at one point. I woke up and realized that it had been like 4 years since I'd written a breakup song. And then I thought about it and I was like, she's now my wife, but my girlfriend at the time, I was like, I met her 4 years ago, so I guess that's why I haven't been feeling like writing any breakup songs. But I want to be a well-rounded musician, so I'll write some breakup songs. And that was the second one I wrote. The first one was the one where I said, well, I should write the one where if Marissa left me, the song I would write. That's a dangerous game to play. But we're okay. We're okay. Oh, let's play this one. This is, some of y'all might know this song. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will watch you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world.
That's what we like to surprise people with.
Tears for Fears didn't know they wrote a bluegrass too. It's one of the things I love about what's happening in the bluegrass world. I think there were generations and generations of a bluegrass canon that you only play these songs.
Right.
And you only play with your instrument microphone. You can't plug it in. And you drink your whiskey neat, and you only poop on Fridays. I don't know. He knows more than I do.
He's looking at me.
I know. You're
Obsessed.
You're actually.
But then
He's
there
calling
was-
me grandpa, but
Then there was a special boy named Tony Rice, and he started doing the weird music.
I know.
Bluegrass.
These days, you can see bluegrass bands, and they all got like 50 pedals at their feet, and they're singing pop songs with string instruments, and I think it's fucking great.
Yeah, it's almost like the more that we like intermingle and mix all of our personalities and cultures and sounds, the better the end product gets. I think.
Jam.
I think. Radical idea, right?
I woke up this morning and I came downstairs and I spent the following hour rolling around with my kids playing the game they call Find Me, where they cover themselves in blankets where I can see them in the same place in the house every day. And I need to look around, which means I have to wander the rest of the house acting like I can't find them. It's the best game ever because I always win. I'm sorry they couldn't be here today, but the bridge is a challenge with a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old in the back of the van, and I'm not going to tell my wife what she has to do when she is the one responsible for looking after children. Why, I get to have fun with all of you. Let's have a hand for my wife who's not here.
Marissa, if you're listening to this like weeks from now, we love you.
Yeah, she's the best. She's the only reason I get to do this. For many years, she toured with me. And she was the person who would help drive when I was too tired to drive, and she would sell merch. She would wrap cables because she said, if I wrap them, we leave sooner. And
That's true.
yeah, I
like
miss
my
her.
wife.
I miss her a lot. Now she's the one who keeps our lives from completely falling apart because I'm a flighty musician who has to write things down or he forgets them. And we have 2 kids who needs people who actually remember stuff. So, but here, we're not going to sing a song about my wife. We're going to sing a song about my kids because I adore my children. I have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. They dominate my time in the best ways possible. And we're gonna play the daddest song I've ever written. It's a good. You need a good dad song now and again. Now I'll tell you, I wrote this dad song. And we're in San Francisco. We're in my man's town. I was up in a cabin with my friend Sam Chase. I had invited him up to help me write some music. I said, I need to write some songs. He said, I got a show I want you to play. And I said, well, I'll play your show if you'll help me write songs. And we ended up in this cabin in Miwok Village. The adventure started with Sam getting his van stuck in a ditch trying to get into the driveway, where we left it parked for the entire night. We opened a bottle of whiskey and we drank the entire bottle of whiskey, but we only played half-written songs. And then we went to bed. Now the thing is Sam has a cat, and I have toddlers. So he wakes up on cat time, and I wake up on toddler time. Which is to say, I woke up before Sam, and I had a song in my head. And I didn't want to wake Sam up, so I couldn't play guitar. So I pulled out a notepad, and I began to write the song and write the music in my head. And then I heard a stirring in the other room. Sam was sleeping in the living room. And I walked out, and I went over to the bed, and I said, Sam, don't get up. I have a song. I call it a lullaby, but you're waking up. So it's now a hello-a-bye. Or a lulla-hello. I don't know. But this is how you're starting your Father looks down at his baby boy, says you just can't believe what lies ahead for you. This world will give you love and grief, sadness and great joy. The one thing I can promise is no matter what you do, Anytime, anytime, you can call me anytime. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. Things are up, you might assume it never ends. Good luck has a way of falling through. Put effort into good times, keep from breaking when you bend. Wonder that I told you that no matter what you do, anytime, anytime, you can call me anytime. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. Anytime, anytime, you can call me anytime. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. Someone has hurt you and you feel alone. If someone that you love breaks your heart, if you find yourself stuck between the hard place and the snow, no, anytime, anytime, you can call me anytime. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. Anytime, anytime, you can call me anytime. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. You know it now, sing it. Anytime, anytime, you can call me anytime. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. Anytime, anytime, you can call me anytime. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. Anytime you call me, I promise I'll be there. Thank you. Do the slow version.
Oh man, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Here's where we're going to talk about water. I live in the East Bay my whole life, except for a 4-year stint in Santa Cruz. But I've always lived in the East Bay, and a number of years ago I got called up by the Amador County Arts Commission and the East Bay Municipal Utilities Department requesting that I write a song about where the water comes from when you're in the East Bay. Now, I will tell you, when I play this song in the East Bay, I usually go, so where does our water come from? And everybody over there goes, the Hetch Hetchy.
No.
Nope.
East
That's
Bay
you.
mud.
This is Hetch Hetchy water here. Over in the East Bay, the water comes from the McCullamy River. And so when they called me and said this, I said, absolutely, I can write this song. And I hung up the phone and I said, Marissa, we need to go to the McCullamy River. I've never seen it.
It's
They're
magnificent.
paying me money, and I lied to them, and I need to go see this river. So we went up. I used to play like every other weekend up in Calaveras County because there's a great wine and music scene up there. And so on some trip up there, we took Sunday and we rolled up to the county line between Calaveras and Amador County and climbed down into the river. And there was. We're walking around, and it's very much this iconic Sierra River. You know, Jessica mentioned the Yuba, which I spent a lot of time on as a kid. And it's similar to the Yuba, big granite boulders and manzanita along the side. It's a really beautiful place. And in the middle of the river, we saw these folks who were out panning for gold. And now, mind you, this wasn't like Jimbo in 3rd grade at Sutter's Mill being like, "Oh, look at all my iron pyrite," you know? For you geology nerds. These were people who were trying to make supplemental income, and it did not look like any fun. Which got me thinking about how many people have come to the rivers out here in hopes of staking their claim. It's been happening for thousands of years that the rivers have been part of what make people stay here. There have been wars fought over water around here. Pretty much everything we do politically in California can be derived back to something to do with water. So I wrote a song, and I don't think it's what E.B. Mudd wanted, but it's sure what they got. This is called The River. just in a dusty haze. 1,000 miles of the longest days. Made a home in these golden heights. Found a granite highway on the county line. Same migration done by millions before. All for the rivers holding mountains to the floor. And I'm listening to the tinkling of stones as they're rolling underwater. It's a new version of it. Rubbing at the sharper edges until they become another. Holding on so tight and close to my sisters and my brothers. And the river don't sleep at night. The river don't sleep at night. The river don't sleep at night. Till it's gone. We dig in, keep our heads up. River waters will make our luck. Here I am floating so deep down. Dig my grave or don my crown. Land of the hopeful, tried and troubled too. We build our history and the river takes its due. And I listen to the tinkling of stones as they're rolling underwater. Rubbing at the sharper edges until they become another. Holding on so tight and close to my sisters and my brothers. And the river don't sleep at night. The river don't sleep at night. The river don't sleep at night. Till it's gone. Water seening all from the mountains to the sea, down through the valley where it won't remember me. We place our roots above the bank so patiently, working for our names, staying off our knees. Listen to the tinkling of stones as they're rolling underwater. Rubbing at the sharper edges until they become another. Holding on so tight and close to my sisters and my brothers. And the river don't sleep at night. The river don't sleep at night. The river don't sleep at night. Till it's gone. We've been playing. There's multiple versions of that song out in the universe, and we usually play the fast dancey version.
The irony is, the slow version has faster lyrics on the chorus
Yeah.
than the fast version does.
That's why you
The
got
fast version's like, I listen to the tinkling.
And that there is a joke for everyone here.
If you want to hear it, if you want to hear the faster version, you can go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/JimboScottMusic, and you can see this gorgeous video that we filmed in our friends Dana and Paul's house that was directed by your very own Dan Folds. I really felt like I'd like achieved a new status in my career when he brought in, there was Christina with the big boom camera, and we had this big arm sweeping around the room.
She works the World Poker Tour.
I
Like
know.
if you watch the
She's
World
a
Poker
badass.
Tour, she does all the crazy
We all
boom
do.
shots
We
and
all
everything.
watch.
Yeah, everyone does. It's most popular show on television.
So we got a few more for you here. We're gonna play this next one, and then I think we might call a friend up to join us. And
Who might that be?
I for several years I toured with a band called Poor Man's Whiskey. And I was the baby in that band. Now I'm the old man in my band.
It's pronounced grandpa.
Grandpa. They all accuse me of using dad voice on them.
Me,
But it
probably.
works.
No, not all of us.
No, it's mainly me. I get the dad.
I said it works, but it doesn't seem to work on you.
Have
At
you
any
met-
rate-
you know my father.
At any rate, I do. At any rate, Poor Man's, they had announced that they were going to go on hiatus, and they had booked this night at the Fillmore Auditorium. And for all of them, it was like their 4th or 5th time playing at the Fillmore. But for me, it was my first time. And being a Bay Area kid, that is the mountaintop. Playing the Fillmore Auditorium and headlining a show, that's it. And I was so excited. So I showed up before they opened the door, and I waited. And the minute they opened the door, I was like, I'm going everywhere. And I ran around, like literally, if the door was unlocked, I looked in. And it was like, who was in here? What was done? You know. And if you were at that show, you saw me on stage with this big sheet-eating grin all night long. I couldn't stop smiling. I was living out a dream. But there was a point at which I was sitting in the green room, and I managed to get a few minutes in the green room by myself, and I got to thinking about, how many people had been there and on that stage, and the footsteps I was walking in. And as you've probably figured out by now, I'm a songwriter. It's impossible to keep my feelings to myself, and so I put it in song. So this is this one's called Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin, she told me I was doing it all wrong. She said, throw back your head and howl at the moon. Tastes better when a wolf is in the song. And if it burns as it goes down, it's time to pour another round. She flashed me that Cheshire smile, and I said, Janis, tell me true, what's a singing boy to do? I want to stay here a long while. Said, don't think about tomorrow, let go of your sorrows. The best things you'll have in life cannot be bought or borrowed. And don't stop if you don't wanna. She said, don't stop if you don't wanna. She said, don't stop if you don't wanna. They'll come running, make you feel right at home. Jerry walked right in the room, he rolled himself a joint. He asked if I had opened up my eyes. And I said, I don't understand. I sees the clear as day. I never really thought I had to try. He said, just 'cause you can see does not mean that you are free. This world is beautiful and strange. There is more for you out there. All you have to do is care. See if your heart and mind rearrange. He said, don't think about tomorrow. Let go of your sorrows. Best things you'll have in life cannot be bought or borrowed. And don't stop if you don't wanna. He said, don't stop if you don't wanna. He said, don't stop if you don't wanna. They'll come running, make you feel right at home. Cannot be bought or borrowed. And don't stop if you don't wanna. He said, don't stop if you don't wanna. She said, don't stop if you don't wanna. They'll come running. Oh, she said, don't stop if you don't wanna. She said, don't stop if you don't wanna. She said, don't stop if you don't wanna. They'll come running. Oh, she said, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. You don't wanna. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. You don't wanna. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. You don't wanna. Yeah, 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 yeah. She said, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. You don't wanna. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. You don't wanna. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. You don't wanna. Yeah, 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 yeah. Make you feel right at home. Thank you. Jessica, come on. Can we give a big hand up for Dan and Reggie for opening up the house?
Seriously. Now that I've actually played a few songs, I can say definitively that this is the favorite show I've ever played in San Francisco. So, ever is it? It's time more. I mean,
It really is the case that they are already people who do so much for the music scene here in San Francisco, but I got really, really, really excited when I found out that there was a house concert happening here. Yeah, be there. I don't want to whack you with the guitar. I move a lot. I also want to thank all of y'all. I had someone come up to me at the show last night who said, "You're playing a house concert in San Francisco. What does that mean?" And I was like, it's not complicated. It's a concert in a house. In this case, it's behind somebody's house, but let's not get too far down the road here. And she was baffled. It never occurred to her.
that's crazy. Call back to what I said earlier.
Well,
Recording technology is new.
I want
That's how people-
to point out that anybody can do this. If you have a house, the first house concert I played was in a 750 square foot apartment in Emeryville, and they crammed 40 people into their living room. So there is no space too small, and we're always grateful for it. But the other piece about it that's really important is everybody who comes, because I did this alone in a room for years, and it was ugly. I'm a lot cuter in front of you. It's true. So thank you so much for taking time and spending your Sunday listening to live music. We're gonna sing a classic here.
who, near you? No. Oh yeah. Okay.
Classic.
I'm trying to count you in.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Never mind. Yeah.
I'll just start playing. You can join in.
Say it on the mic. Say it on the mic.
Another accidental burn. Sorry, Andy.
No, I always said we were going to do it this way.
Did you? That's not what that says.
We're not paying attention to set list, Andy. I'm in charge now.
When were you not?
That's what I want to hear from you.
I want to tell a story about this song because I haven't been talking very much. About 7 years ago, the first band that I was ever in released an album. We did not put this song on it, but a band that Andy was in called the Risky Biscuits came and played at our album release, and this was the last song of the night. We all played this song together, and now we're doing it again many years later. Jimbo said, "Do you know that song?" I was like, "Yes, I do." Let's do it.
I used to close Poor Man's Whiskey shows with this song. It's a good closer. It's not our closer. It's the closer leading to the closer.
The list.
They say everything can be replaced. Every distance is not near. But I swear I see every face of every man who put me here. And I see my light come shining in from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released.
Say every man needs protection. They say that every man must fall. Yet I swear I see my reflection somewhere so high above the wall.
I see my light come shining in from the west down to the east. Any day now, any day now, I shall be released. All right, we got one more for you. If you've been to a Jimbo Scott show before, you'll know this song. It's a song we like to end with to celebrate the fact that we love you because we feel the ways you're loving on us and making this happen. But before I get too far on that, I will say, I've got a table full of t-shirts I don't want to take home. I own too many of them, and most of them are not in my size. But there are some in my size for the heftier folks in the crowd. I don't sell things I can't wear myself. But this is all to say that I can afford guitar strings and gasoline if you buy, CDs, otherwise known as fancy digital coasters, keychains, patches, frisbees. Oh yeah, you call them frisbees. That'd be good. Or t-shirts or sweatshirts.
Or, if you trap shoot,
Yeah. At any rate, here's a song about loving people. I wanna be near you. You make me feel gorgeous. You make me feel so damn good inside. I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I. I wanna be near you. You make me feel gorgeous. You make me feel so damn good inside. I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I. I wake up early Sunday morning, wipe away the sleep from my eyes. Something in my dreams has made me lonely, almost feeling like I'm gonna cry. I wanna be near you. You make me feel gorgeous. You make me feel so damn good inside. I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I roll over and I see you smiling. The morning sun has got you all aglow. Suddenly I'm good and feeling easy. I whisper something I want you to know. I wanna be near you. You make me feel gorgeous. You make me feel so damn good inside. I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I. Yes, you take my hand, baby. Take the words from my mouth. She can take anything she wants. When she took my heart, she took these walls right down. I wanna be near you. You make me feel gorgeous. You make me feel so damn good inside. I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I. As I am dropping a punchline, turn, I feel you tapping on my shoulder. See you laugh and roll your eyes all at the same time. I wanna be near you. You make me feel gorgeous. You make me feel so damn good inside. I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I. Andy Merrill, won't be. so damn good inside. I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I wanna be near you. You make me feel gorgeous. You make me feel so damn good inside. I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I. Yeah, I'm right where I belong, and nothing could be wrong. Walking through this world, just you and I. Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Jimbo Scott. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much. Thanks for alone. Let's be friends and do it again.
Okay. Nice job. Nice job.
Encore. One more.
Wonderful.
One more.
Thank you.
Yeah, but Dan says it.
Dan said.
Hey, Dan!
One more.
Dan, can we do one more? One more. One more? Okay, what should we do?
You're up for grabs.
He's got,
I know.
So food. No. Oh man. Oh, I want to play that one. If we're gonna play that one, we have to do two more. That's the thing. All right, we're gonna play two more because there's one song I insist on playing, but I can't leave you on that note. But I really like it. It's a song. It's the other song I wrote in a cabin with Sam Chase, and if you'd seen this last night in Murphy's, you would have seen me with a six-piece band. We've got a keyboard player and a pedal steel player and a drummer. And the next song is one I don't play with the full band because it's just better in these settings, these little quiet folky groups. And I'm just gonna preface this by telling everyone I'm okay. The song draws. I get a lot of concerned questions after singing this song. I really like this song, and I want you to know I'm okay. Tonight I think I'll drink my feelings rather than give them a name. Strange how joy tastes like whiskey. Strange how grief tastes the same. One shot too many, one shot too few. You'll never know the difference unless you try. When I wake up in the morning and feel like something's missing, the bottle never asks me why. I didn't come here for cold comfort. Keep your icy platitudes to yourself. I don't want to water down my feelings, but I just can't seem to keep them on the shelf. When I'm swept up by the Spirit, I could swear I'm doing well, and your self-serve advice has got me dry. And when I wake up in the morning and feel like something's missing, the bottle never asks me why. If I'm laughing or I'm screaming, it's no difference in the end. And I'll leave you in this bar stool if you pry. When I wake up in the morning and feel like something's missing, the bottle never asks me why. The bottle never asks me why. The bottle never asks me why. Owen and Andy, come on up here. We can't leave them on that note. I'm okay. Thank you for indulging me. I really love that song, even if it frightens my mother. She thought she was done when I was a teenager. Let's do it. This is it.
All right.
Yeah. I'll leave them on a heater. As I said, I was born in Memphis. My whole family is from Tennessee. Mom was born in Nashville. Dad was born in Knoxville. There's a lot of bluegrass around the house, but I also grew up here in the Bay Area, which meant some of the Bay Area legends were also on the stereo all the time. So we're gonna leave you here with a little taste of what happens inside of Jimbo's head. I've been phoning night and morning. I hear you say, tell him I'm not home. You still guessing, I'm still guessing. I've been your fool for so long. Girl, don't lie. Tell me that you need me. Girl, don't cry. Tell me nothing's wrong. Girl, don't try to make up phony reasons. I'd rather leave, never to believe if this is it. Please let me know if this ain't love. You better let me go if this is it. I wanna know if this ain't love, baby. Just say so. I've been thinking, we both know that it's just not right. You're pretending like it's not ending. We'll do anything to avoid a fight. Girl, don't lie. Tell me that you need me. Girl, don't cry. Tell me nothing's wrong. I'll be alright, one way or another. So let me go. Make me wanna stay if this is it. Please let me know if this ain't love. You better you so much, everyone. I'm Jimbo Scott. Last note string broken. The guitar is done.